As the summer sun begins to set, the flutter of anticipation excites the hearts of countless young minds. But unfortunately, that also means butterflies in the stomach, nervousness, and stress for kids and teens everywhere. As mentors, parents, educators, we play a vital role in helping them navigate this delicate transition. Joining us today to help our young ones emerge from cocoons of nervousness and take flight with strategies and support, we have teen mental health advocate and author Tanvi Arikapudi. Welcome, Tanvi.
Hi, thank you so much, Desiree, for having me here again.
Yeah, we're happy to have you back on again. And I wanted to ask you, so first day of school is coming up for a lot of kids right now, a lot of teens. What's behind those first day butterflies when heading back to school?
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of different things that can cause those butterflies in the stomach, and it could be like new teachers. You think just after coming from vacation and entering school again, you're like, will I be able to handle all this work? Is it going to be too much for me? Getting overwhelmed because of that. And also, if it's a new school you're going to, like you're going from elementary to middle or middle to high school, that can be really nerve-wracking. And the kind of overarching thing between all of these nervousnesses are the uncertainty. Like you don't know what's going to happen that first day of school. You're coming in, it's a new environment and everything. So being able to understand that it's okay to go through that is really important. And that there's a lot of things that cause nervousness with the first day of school, but there's so many teens going through that around the world.
Yeah, I think it's important that you mentioned the uncertainty of it all. And it's common to feel these jitters, these nerves at first. So why is it crucial to address nervousness instead of brushing it aside?
Yeah, so I think definitely if we address that nervousness rather than ignoring it, because if you ignore that nervousness you're going through, over time it's going to cause a lot of stress to you. You're trying to push away all your emotions, but that's going to really have a really bad effect on your mental health later. So addressing those emotions you're going through and knowing that it's okay to have those emotions, we all go through those emotions, can really help to just be able to know that, hey, there are things that are out there to help me, so why didn't I try them?
Yeah, and talking to your parents, your guardian, even your friends who are probably just as nervous as you is a good way to talk about those feelings. And you have a wellness technique for calming those nerves. What is that?
Yeah, so I feel like deep breathing is a really beneficial technique that we can do. So it doesn't need to be like a certain type of breathing, like square breathing or belly breathing. It's just as simple as when you breathe in, inflate your belly, and when you breathe out, deflate it. So being able to do this can really help calm our nervous system. It can make us feel more relaxed, and also it can have our mind more clear. So when I do this technique, like anytime I'm nervous or stressed, like before speaking or anything, it helps me just think about my mission. And sometimes I just don't think anything at all. I'm just focusing on what I'm doing with my breathing. So try that out anytime you're stressed and the first day of school as well.
All right, taking a moment for yourself to check in. And can you share how having a routine can be a secret weapon against those back to school jitters?
Yeah, so having a routine, like if you have a couple days before school starts, you can definitely like wake up and sleep in the same time as you would when school starts. And also being able to know that when school starts, you're going to have breaks, like being able to even write it down. This is the time I'll work, this is the time I'm going to take a break for myself. So you know that when you get back to school, it's not going to be all work, 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 and then you're going to tire yourself out. So having that routine can really help with the adjustment of coming back to school.
All righty. And when the going gets tough, who can be that go-to support system for young people dealing with those back to school nerves? Who do you go to?
Yeah, so I go to my parents and my sister, like sharing my emotions about it. And recently, I was just sharing about them with them, and that is like I'm sharing why I'm nervous about school. Like I was saying, here are the three things that I'm really nervous about for school. So when I look back on it, I'm like, hey, it's only these three things. Everything else is exciting and fun and new. So why don't I be excited for those all the other things? And for those three things, I can try this deep breathing technique.
All
So being
right.
able to know that, hey, it's not the whole thing.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to send all the good vibes to you going back to school and all of the other students as well, too. Tanvi, always a pleasure having you on our show, and you can learn more at tanvi.us.